Hello, my name is Edward Fomenko and I'm 18 years old, and this is my application video for the Hague University to do the ISPM course. So, behind me here is Ginchu, one of the world's famous beaches. Here I learned how to do surf and spent many hours here with my friends playing football and spending my leisure time. Right now I'm living in Portugal, but my family is a bit from everywhere, so I'm very international. So I was born in London, England, and now I'm studying and finishing my A-levels in Scotland, but my mother's Spanish and my father's Russian. The first reason why I want to join the Hague University of Applied Sciences is because of my love of sport. Behind me here, we see a football field. This field belonged to the club that I used to play for 2 years here in Portugal, Torre AFC. My love of sport doesn't just come from playing. I enjoy watching the games, especially supporting my favorite team, Real Madrid, and watching the games with my grandfather and analyzing the tactics, any news behind the players, and just feeling the ups and downs of all the emotions that you can experience inside a match. All this moving around has made me really comfortable in an international environment. And studying at the Hague University, I hope that I can feel more at home there as well. The last reason why I want to study at the Hague University is because in my research far and wide, I saw that the ISPM program had the best internships, and all the modules inside the course are very specific, and I'm very interested in learning what they may entail. Alongside this, I believe that they will bring me the best knowledge and understanding that I can apply to when I'm going to work in future industries. Some of my hobbies include running in the mornings and playing football with my friends in the summer, either on this pitch or along the beach. I believe that doing sports and playing football is a real way that I can socialize and make new friends. This will also improve my communication skills and allow me to experience and learn about other cultures, languages, and about other people. Because of my passion to sport, I've always taken opportunities to volunteer. In my senior school in Scotland, I've always tried to help the younger years in the prep school with their training sessions and talking to them about my first team experiences and what skills they can start practicing now that they can then apply when they're old enough to start playing. In my school, charity and fitness are always hand in hand. This is why we have many charity runs. Whether you're running 10K or 25, everyone's always involved. Throughout my time at Fetties, I work closely with the My Name's Doddy charity. They are heavily involved in all sports around Scotland, whether it's rugby, football or hockey. I worked with them in teams to create marketing campaigns. I didn't want to limit my horizons to just working at a football club. So additionally, I lived 2 weeks alone in London working for a newly created company called HP1. While working for HP1, I learned some invaluable skills and doing internship jobs. I have learned how to do market research and really learn how to communicate with customers and new business partners. While working with Biosynergy, I was also able to learn really important skills of being part of a team and working hard towards achieving goals that were set on a weekly basis. It's hard to determine where I will be in the next 5 years, but I know that I want to work with the most interesting companies, the most influential sports clubs, and I want to be conversing and collaborating with the most interesting people. With this, I'm hoping that I can make my mark on the sports industry and really bring my ideas into a reality. I've been exposed to many different scenarios in my life. I was born in England, but I've lived in Spain, Portugal, and Scotland. All this moving around has taught me many key qualities that I can apply to at the ISPM, the Hague University course. This moving around has taught me how to be more independent, more adaptable to my new environment, and social skills that I can use in teamwork. One trait that makes me a game changer is my empathetic ability. The last couple years of my studies, I've been at a boarding school and in close quarters 24/7 with all my friends. This has allowed me to learn the skill of putting myself in other people's shoes and understanding how they're feeling and whether they're comfortable or uncomfortable. This can be applied directly to working well within a team. And along with my collaboration skills and my charisma, I believe that I can become a good team player. Determination, a quality that was used throughout my trip to Tanzania. I was able to climb Mount Kilimanjaro at 15 years old in a world record time. Determination, I've been really committed and I really wanted to study my A-levels abroad. So I put a lot of effort into getting the unconditional offer and passing my interview for Fettes College. Another example is that I've always wanted to be the captain of my school team. And throughout my many years in the programs, I've always been either captain or vice captain. One example is that last year, my football team at Fettes College was able to win their first ever major trophy. Curiosity. These last couple years, I've really been interested in World War II, and when it was presented to me by my school to write an optional essay, I chose to write it on the Battle of Stalingrad in World War II. I have a lot of personal family ties to the Battle of Stalingrad, and I decided to put my knowledge to the test and write this essay. My expectations for the ISPM program at the Hague University is that I'll get a lot of knowledge from the teachers. I'm hoping that as well I'll be able to network and make contacts with people from all over the world. And I'm hoping that I'll learn the key fundamental skills that will allow me to reach my true potential inside the sports industry. I've also applied to the Universidad Europea, but this wasn't as appealing as The Hague, but due to my Spanish roots, I believe that I had to also put in an application for Spain. I learned about The Hague University through friends, family, and research. My friends and family only were giving good words about The Hague, deepening my interest, which led me to research, finding out that they had the best course in the world for learning sports management.